Yo, what's up people? Welcome to All the Mods 7 to the Sky. This is a Minecraft modded skyblock series. The mod pack's got 234 mods. It's on the Curse Forward loader if you want to download it yourself and play. It's in Minecraft 1.18.2 and it's only recently been released within the last couple of months, so we're going to get straight into it by creating a world. So we've just spawned onto the starting island, which you will if you start your own world. To start with, you just want to type in /skyblock GUI. It'll bring up a little menu like this. Create a new team. I'm just going to put main, choose your island. So we're going to go with, you've got multiple different islands to choose from, but we're going to go on the hardest one, just a tree. Click create, and it'll get you on your land. Right, so we've just spawned on our little island. We haven't got much apart from a tree and a bit of grass. This mod pack does have a vein miner. So if you look in your controls, you'll be able to find the keybind for it, but if you hold it, it lights up the tree, all of the leaves, and you just punch one, it'll break them all. Yes, we've got 6 saplings for that, so we'll get the wood broken as well. We're also going to get our quest book, so inventory, top left, quests. You got the welcome to All the Mods 7. Click both your rewards and now you've got your quest book. Right, let's start over. We're just going to get this dirt mine so we actually have a platform to work on. So what I've done is I've just left this one bit up here because it's a grass block, just in case we do need to spread grass somewhere. And as you can see underneath our island, there is a block of bedrock directly in the middle. So I'm going to break that just so I can collect all the dirt. Right, forget this grass block. It's in the way. So another thing that you can do with this mod pack is, if you plant your trees, if you click shift repeatedly, it makes them grow, which is a bit different. For the spam shift, which I'm doing now, all the trees will grow. And then if I hold my all mine button, there you go. It all mines it all in one go. So I'll just all mine this down. And it's all done. Right, we're just going to get our platform extended a little bit more. We've just made up 8 trees. See how much we get from it. Plenty of saplings now, just in case. No chances of running out. Look at the wood. 60 blocks. Oh my god. I think it's time to set up a little chest area over here. I do not want to die with every sapling on me. Right, let's have a look at the quest book, see what we can get done. So first thing is just getting started. You get some steak for that. Then we need 16, which I believe we already have. There's another one done. Tick, tick. Right, we're going to do the crook one next. So let's just make a wooden crook, which is sticks. So what you want to do is you want to put some trees down. So I'll put them 4 there. Shift repeatedly to get them to grow. And then you want to use your crook on the leaves. And then you get silkworms. And with these silkworms, you right click them on leaves and it'll turn the leaves white and you can get string from it then. Right, so I've built up another 9 trees. We're just going to right click these silkworms onto leaves, and then in a bit of time this will spread and turn every single leaf white, and then we can use the wooden crook to collect all of the string off it. So they're nearly all turned. We'll give it a tiny bit more time and get them all white. As you can see, this is infested leaves now, it says in the top left. And then if we use the crook on it, we'll get the string. Right, there's just a couple more to do, so we're just going to go ahead and do it now. So if we hold the vein mine button, there you go, plenty of string. We'll do all of it like this now. You get lots of silkworms as well by using this. Right, there we are, and I will just all mine all the wood down. Right, so we've got plenty of string now. And we're also starving to death. Let's get the steak. So to hold all this string, I'm not going to put it in a chest, of course, because it'll fill the chest up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the quest book and go to the basic storage. I'm going to start this just by doing the storage drawers. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our first drawer. So we're just going to search a oak drawer in the bottom. So we need a chest surrounded by planks, which is easy enough to do. I'll quickly accept the mission before we place it. We get another one. So we'll put the oak drawers down just in this corner. And then all you do is you hold right click and it'll hold, I believe, 2,000 of each item to start with, but you can upgrade them over time and make them hold even extra storage. So now I've done the string one. Let's look on to doing the oak sieve. So we need string meshes, which are easy to do, and you just need oak sieves as well. So I'll press A on each of these just to keep it in my item bar up here. It makes it easy to remember what you need to craft in your inventory when you open it up. So we'll shift, right click, it gives you a stack, or if you just right click, it gives you one at a time. So we'll get some string out and we'll make 7 oak meshes for now. And what are we missing? We're missing the planks. We're missing everything. We only got wood. Right, let's get the wood in the inventory. Make some planks, make some sticks. Get our oak sieve made. Right, so before we can actually complete this mission, we need to do the gravel one on all of these first. So we'll make an oak barrel. We'll add that into our hotbar at the top. Right, it's up in the top here. We just need some more planks. Also some more slabs. And let's just get a couple of these barrels down so they can start collecting water if it does rain. Hopefully it does. So we've got the oak barrel completed. So we'll collect the slabs. So what you can do is, with the string that you've collected, it doesn't always work when I asked it to give me it. Come on. There we are. You can put the string in here. It takes a lot of string to do it. But now I've filled it up, it'll turn into dirt over time. You can also use the silkworms as well, which is the same amount as the string. So you can make loads of dirt just by doing this. It's fairly easy to do. And having the crook and the ore mine, you can get basically unlimited dirt as much as you want. Right, next quest. So we're going to do the cobble one next. So to collect cobble in this, so you can do the Cobblestone Achievement, you have to right click, grass, and you have 50% chance of getting cobblestone pebbles and 50% chance of getting other ones. So you just literally right click on this, and then you collect different ones. So you've got the stone pebbles, which we want, so we can turn it into cobblestone. You can also get andesite, basalt, granite, and blackstone. So you can get plenty from doing it, but all you do is just spam right click repeatedly, and it'll just keep going and keep going. Right, so we've collected up 14 cobblestone just for now, just to get that achievement done. Collect and collect. So the next thing we want to make is a hammer, which is, I believe, just 2 sticks and 2 cobblestone. Just like that. And then what you can do is, you place your cobblestone down, you can hammer the cobblestone, it turns into gravel. And then you put your gravel down, do the same thing. Get your sand, you can do it again with sand, put it all together, rain man again, and you get dust, which is the last one. And because we've done all them in a row, we've unlocked all of these achievements, and we can also now complete the sieve one. So now we're going to collect all the achievements, see what we get to it. Right, so there we go, we've got all them done. So now what you can do is, put your sieve down, put your mesh inside of it. So with the mesh, you could take gravel, sand, and dust, click on them and sieve them through, and when you sieve it through, it'll give you items in return. So if I hover over the oak sieve and click U on the keyboard, it'll tell me the uses for it. And if I go to the sieve tab, you can see, so you can put leaves through it, sand to get cocoa beans. Because I've only got the string mess level, that's all I can collect. So with the gravel on the string, you can get flint. You can use dirt to get loads of different seeds. So I have to use the string mesh level to collect the flint, to upgrade it to a flint mesh. And then once you've got the flint mesh and you put the gravel through, you can get iron pieces, aluminium. And with the iron pieces, you can then make it into an iron ore, which you can smelt and collect iron. And you just got to level up through the levels with a sieve. So there's flint, iron, diamond, emerald, and then the final mesh. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click the dirt for a long time now. I'll collect plenty of stone pebbles so I can get loads of gravel ready to sift. A tip just to warn you is, if you are holding right click or clicking right click, try not to go if I'm AFK holding this button down and I say my inventory fills up and I start holding a stone pebble, instead of hitting the ground, you will actually just end up throwing your stone pebbles on the floor and losing them. Fortunately, from what I know, is you can't put anything actually in your hand and still hit the floor. So you kind of need to just spread out some stone in your inventory, put it all up into there, and hopefully it just doesn't fill up to your hand. Right, so now we've got a decent amount of stone, I'd say. We're just going to quickly turn it all into cobblestone. And to make life easier when placing it, I'm going to make myself a builder's wand. So, of course, I've just got a stone one to start with, but what you can do is, if you place 4 cobble down, for example, and you pull your builder's wand out, you can right click and it'll do the same distance and it'll build it for you. So with building up, you can just jump, right click, and then you can place it a lot quicker. And then, of course, you pull your hammer out, hold vein mine, 1 break, all done. That's it. All turned into gravel. And another thing I'd also recommend doing is, with your fibs, you can make it into a 3x3. And as long as you fill it all in with a string, you can then hold right click in the middle and it'll sieve every single one at one go. You can go bigger than a 3x3. You can do a 5x5 and do 25 at once if you want. Now I've got 9 flint. I'm going to shift right click one of the meshes. So I'm going to put the mesh in the middle. You put flint to each side and then you upgrade it to a flint mesh. So I need to get them all to flint mesh. And then once I've got them all to flint meshes, I can start collecting iron and start upgrading big time then. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take this flint one out and replace it with another string one. Just because you can't use a flint and a string one at the same time. You have to use one or the other if you're doing it in a 3x3. So if I had the flint one in the middle and I was holding right click on this one, it'd only do the outside ones. So just to make it more efficient, I'm going to leave more string until I've got enough flint to change them all over, and then I'll go from there. Right, so I've spread my inventory out a bit. I'm going to quickly fill my inventory with stone, and then we'll do a big hammer time and smash it all into gravel. So what I've been doing over the short amount of time is I have gone and collected a lot of stone pebbles. I've got 2,000 in here. I got another 89 in here because I've emptied them out into my inventory. And what we're going to do is we're going to quickly speed craft it all into cobblestone, and then we can start smashing it with hammers and getting it sifted. And that is the last of them. So we'll just put these stone pebbles in there for now. We'll quickly grab all this cobble out. It doesn't really work my shift clicking on these very well, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. As you can see, it doesn't like to work. So if you are having that problem, what you want to do is, so say I'll just put a few stacks in here. So every time I shift and left click it, it starts doing a progress bar in the top left, as you can see. So what you have to do is hit another block, hit the same block, and do that quickly. It takes it out stack by stack. It's a lot easier. So we'll get all this placed with our builder's wand, and yeah, we'll get it smashed up with the hammer. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do this amount first, because I don't think I've brought enough hammers or food, which is a big mistake by me. But let's hold the vein mine button and off we go. 1, 2. There is a faster way which you can do this, and I've just remembered it, so I'll be doing that now. Right, for the fast way is, what you want to do is make a compressed cobblestone. Click R, shift click, make as many as you can. What you can do is you can hammer compressed cobblestone into compressed gravel. So if I quickly build it all up, that's all of it. Pull my hammer out. Takes a bit longer to mine, but it's now gravel block compressed. You can shift click, turn it all back into gravel. Well, I think we did pretty well there. We've got, plenty of gravel. So now we'll just get it all sifted. I'll probably time lapse this bit because it'll take a little while to do, but let's get it all done. Right, quickly bring you back now. I've managed to get enough flint to turn all of my string meshes into flint meshes. So we'll quickly get that done. Ooh, I've picked the wrong ones up there. There you go, right. Right, so we've got 9 of them now. So now we'll start getting the iron ore and the tin ore and all the other bits. I'm going to eat some food. Right, there we are. Full up. Put the flint away. Get this gravel in a hot bar and let's get the rest of this done. So we'll quickly do one batch and you can see what we can get. Let's do a couple. And we'll do one more. Right, so what have we got? We have, I can move all the gravel out of the way. So we have tin pieces, iron pieces. I'm not going to try and say that because I can't say that. Flint, copper, coal, sulfur, lead, aluminium, niter, gold, nickel, lapis. So with the iron, put it into 2x2, raw iron ore. With that, you just put it in a furnace, melt it down. So we'll get all this sifted now. Right, there we are, all done. So let's have a look. Before I have a look, actually, I'm going to take a quick sleep. Let me get some wool and make a bed up, just because I don't want anything killing me throughout the night. Right, there we are, we're awake, and it's still raining, but this should fill our barrels up nicely, which it has. Perfect. Right, let's have a look at the inventory. So we've got plenty of flint, over a stack of coal. So the main thing I'm concerned about here is the iron. See how much we've got. Is that all we got for iron? No, we got a tiny bit more. So we've got 23 iron ore. So I'm going to get some copper, which I've just beaten all with armour. Luckily I've got enough for a furnace. Get a furnace made up. Get all the iron onto smelt. And then once we've got enough iron, we can get the flint meshes upgraded to iron meshes, and then we'll start getting better items. Right, so we've just put a couple of chests down just so we can hold all our ores and stuff that we collect. And let's have a quick look at the quest book, see how we're getting on. So, completed the hammering of compressed cobble, so we can collect 1 sand block, 1 gravel block. We've also completed the flint mesh. Next we need 1 iron ingot from a furnace, so we can collect that. Next we can get a better furnace, the iron furnace. So if I, let me leave the iron in while I make a pickaxe. Make an iron pickaxe, it will come in handy. Let's just pick this up while it's still going. I believe to make the iron furnace, you just surround it. There we are, perfect. Let's get that iron back up smelting. So with these furnaces as well, you can set it to auto output, and on the right hand side, so it'll go into the chest. So if I change this to right output, the iron will disappear. It will end up in this chest. So at the moment we've got 6 in there. There we are, they've gone. Now we've got 8. So next on here, we've got clay to do. And to get clay, you need to get some dust, which we now know how to do. We've got some dust here, and it's perfect that we've had this water, because if you right click on a barrel, it turns it into clay. Right, so now we can get into the crucible. So our fired crucible we need, so you need it unfired, so we need the porcelain clay. To get that, we need the clay balls, which we've just got, and bone meal, which we can get from sifting dust. Right, we've got another 18. Let's see if this will help out. Oh, we've still got none. And we've got 3. That's a great start in it. We need a lot more than 3. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to smash up a load of cobble down to dust and sift it. Because without this crucible, we can't get lava. And of course we need the lava to get a lava generator, so we don't have to sit there hitting the floor repeatedly. So unfortunately now I'm going to have to hit the floor again for a while and stock back up on pebbles. Right, so I've gathered up a decent. I don't need too much bone, but I just got a bit carried away. 27 dust. Let's see what this gets us. So we're on 3 now. Hoping it'll get us enough. Oh, we got none. 1. It's a great start, honestly. 5. Right, that was terrible. Absolute terrible. Right, we'll smash up another 5, 6. We'll do 6 more. Just so you know, if you are smashing up a lot of sand, if it's compressed sand, when you break it with a hammer, it takes itself out of compressed form. So if you're doing a lot of it at one go, make sure you've got the inventory space, because it will just turn back into single items of dust, not 9 in one item. Right, 6, 8. Oh, we're getting loads now, typical. We'll just sift it all up. Right, there we are, we've got more than enough now. So we need to do, I believe it's 7. And then turn it into the unfired cauldron. And then if we put that into a furnace, cook it, it'll turn into a fired cauldron. There we are, we've got a fired cauldron now. So if you hold W on it, it'll tell you how to use it, and a little bit of like a tutorial about it. Now what we want to do is, first of all, I'm going to build a platform out of not a flammable item, so not wood. Just quickly build a little platform. Right, there we are, and then what we want to do is you want to put a torch underneath the cauldron, so like this, and then you want to get yourself some cobblestone. So I'll just grab 9 cobblestone, and if you right click the cobblestone into the cauldron, it'll slowly start smelting from the torch. Let me put it directly underneath it. It'll slowly start smelting and it'll turn into lava. So we'll just accept our rewards. So if you look very, very closely into the corner, you can see it ever so slightly moving down like a pixel at a time. It takes a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself 2 buckets. But I'm also going to make another crucible. If we head over here, a bucket of water. The next quest is Cobblestone Generator Mark 1. So to make this, we hover over it and click A. We can add it up into the top. To make this, you need 6 logs, bucket of water, bucket of lava, and a bit of glass. So we've got the lava on the go. We've already got the water. We've definitely got the logs. And we've got sand, so all we need to do is just smelt some sand up. Right, so the glass is done, and the lava is not done. Let's quickly wait for that. Right, I've been waiting here, no word of a lie, about 10 to 15 minutes waiting for this lava. Now, I'm pretty sure the next cobble I put in will mean I've got enough lava in there. So, with any luck, if I right click with this bucket, yes, finally, it's 4 bits of cobble per bucket of lava. So that took way too long, but right now. Right, so one good thing about this cobble generator is you can put it down anywhere. So I'll put it down here, and if you put a item next to it, it will automatically deposit into the item. Turns out you have to put the drawer or chest or whatever on top. So now it's producing cobble quite quick, as you can see. 72, 76, produces 4. And one good thing we can do with this is we can upgrade it fairly easily and fairly quick, straight to the next one. When this next lava's done, I'm going to get this upgraded instantly. So instead of using the lava from this crucible to upgrade the cobble gen, I thought it'd make more sense to put it underneath them. So now you can see it's moving a lot quicker down now. It won't take nowhere near as long to make a bucket of lava, and then we can get this upgraded, and then I'll have basically a limited cobble. Another thing we're going to upgrade while we quickly wait is we've got another row of oak sieves each side, so it's gone from a 3x3 to a 4x4, just so we can get through gravel, sand, dust a lot quicker, get more ore on the go. Just quickly smashing up some cobble to gravel while we wait. I want to see how quick I can get through this now. If I stand in the middle, just hold right click. Oh, we lose a lot of it. That's not good. There is an item we can build for this. So in the quest, there is a tip here for an item called a magnet. So you can pick up items and XP 5 blocks away from you when it's activated. The problem is we need an ender build to make it. So until we get that, I think we're just going to have to stand this side of the sieves, making sure we get everything this side so nothing goes off the map. And then we can just collect everything else up at the end. There we are, it's so much quicker now. We'll have iron for days once we get it up and running. And with any luck, got another bucket of lava. So now, if we come over to here, mine this. Ooh, that was close. Get 6 cobble. We can click U on it, upgrade it, level number 2. So now it still produces 4, but it produces it, I think it's 2 or 3 times quicker. I'm not quite sure, I think it's 3 times quicker it's producing it now. And then we can do the iron one if we really wanted to right now. But if I'm honest, I don't think we're going to be using cobblestone as quick as this is making it right now. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to call it there. Between this episode and next episode, I might hammer down some cobble and get it sifted and fill up them chests of ores so we're ready for the next episode to start cracking in. I'm probably going to get a barrel section set up so we can start farming loads of dirt and make a nice little island for us. So if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, it's much appreciated. Not many people who view my videos are subscribed, so it helps out a lot if you do. And yeah, thanks for watching and peace out.